Hadouken!
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. That's right, it's the 19th of February today, and it's Throwdown Thursday. So, I am introducing you to one of my favourite arcade games. Well, as I say, my favourite arcade game, one of that really sticks into my mind, Shadow Warriors, or Ninja Gaiden, as it's called in other territories. But yeah, Shadow Warriors, great ninja game, and 2 players, yes, at the same time. So that instantly puts that score up, because it is so much fun. I've got a little story about this one, actually. Back in my youth, we went to a holiday place, I think it was in the Lake District, and they had a plethora of these machines. They had Shadow Warriors, there's some arcade machines as well. And, you know, naivety and all that. You know when you're on holiday and you're little, you always make friends, don't you? And it doesn't matter who they are, you're always friendly with them, and you see them for the week and then you never see them again in your entire life. Anyway, back then, it was literally, I would say, an abandoned arcade, because no one was in there, no staff members or anything like that. But they had fruit machines in there, and one such fruit machine had the front pulled off slightly. Nothing to do with me. No, I was a good boy. Anyway, I digress. One of the friends I made, his uncle owned an arcade, like literally a proper arcade. And he knew how to get the coins out of the machine. And yeah, we emptied that bad boy of all its pound coins. I think we must have had about 30 quid, which, to be honest, doesn't sound like a lot. It's 30 pounds. 30 great British pounds in pound coins. It doesn't sound like a lot, but back then it probably would have been. To the point where my mother thought I was stealing money out of her purse, even though there was actually no money gone from her purse. Work that one out. Anyway, God bless you, Mum. That was I really was telling you the truth when I told you that we'd emptied the machine. Anyway, yeah, so we finished it on that amount of money. Dear me. So my apologies to the park. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was a beautiful place. But yeah, we emptied the slot machine. So very, very sorry about that. But it wasn't my fault. It was the guy that decided he was going to empty it because he knew how. Anyway, great game, and that's why I've decided to do this one today. It brings back a lot of memories for me personally, but it's actually a pretty good beat 'em up as well. So it is very smash mouth, as in you smash their mouths in with your fists and your feet, or you could just throw them across the screen, which is even more amusing. Anyway, let's have a look at the graphics. First of all, I love the ninja design. I think this was the game that got me into sort of the ninja type games. Obviously then Shinobi and all that kind of stuff followed afterwards. I mean, Shinobi, another great arcade game actually, which I played back when I used to do swimming. I used to be quite a good swimmer back in the day. I mean, I still am a good swimmer, but I'm not as athletic as I used to be. Coming out, I'm almost 50 years old, and I haven't done swimming for a long time. But you don't forget how. Anyway, what the fuck has that got to do with this? Anyway, never mind. So yeah, you can beat the snot out of all these guys. You will notice that they will surround you as best as they can, and then they will just absolutely clobber you. Because they can. You've got these guys, they've got Jason masks on for some reason, or hockey masks as we otherwise like to call them. Just popularised by a certain horror icon. Then you've got these dudes with batons and big furry jackets on, with some sort of Japanese headband, which is really strange. You've got like a Pepsi sign there, but obviously it's not Pepsi, is it? Because they're not allowed to do that. Copyright and all that jazz. But this game had a plethora of releases on the home as well, including the ZX Spectrum, which I think I've had a look at. If not, I will look at it. But it's just a fun game, all in all. You can hang off the bars, you can pull yourself up on top of them, all that kind of jazz. So it's very good fun. Let's have a look at the UI in the top left. You can see that I have got 2 bubs of health and a sword. Have I got the sword still? These guys, you can kick them off the platforms with one swift kick to the face. They won't interrupt you, by the way, on the lower platforms. They'll just generally jump around, but it's always good fun to give them a thorough kicking. It's these guys that you want to be careful of, because if you're on the underneath level, they will smack you off with their big sticks. Innuendo Thursday, Innuendo Thursday. There we go. Anyway, that's not a new feature, just so you know. But yeah, so it's very, very good game. very entertaining, and it works at a nice slow pace as well, so you haven't got super zooming as you go along. It's nice and it's nicely paced. Anyway, this is the first boss we're coming up to now, and it will be a big sumo dude, or a sumo wrestler. Yes, sumo, there he is. And he's just splattered one of his own guys, and look at that, he's just shat out two other blokes. Excellent. And now he's chasing me like I'm the last donut on the buffet cart. So there we go. Everything in this game is pretty much destructible, so you can chuck the guys into things like crates, windows, anything else, and you get drugs from the windows. Yes, because why wouldn't you? Anyway. It's a fun game. The sound of the music's very good as well. You've got all the sound effects. You've got a nice soundtrack going through it, which is just typically arcade type. And you've got all the sound effects, speech, everything else that goes with it, which is very cool. And that is round one done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. It really is that simple. Although it's not an easy game, I will tell you. And I love the fact you have to smash through the screen at the start of every level. But I suppose it adds to it. So we've got to try and get across this bridge now without getting splattered by trucks, cars, and whatever else is coming across. So you can use those bars if you so wish. You can just run across the road, but you can expect to be splatted several times like that. Yes. Let's move on to controls because they're quite important. You've got left and right, up and down, which will move your ninja around the screen. Lots of repetition on the guys here. We got the same hockey mask dudes, but in blue. So yes, you've got up and down, left, right, like I said, that moves you around the screen, and then you've got attack. Then you've got jump, and then you've got hang, which basically makes you hang off these street lamps, and then you can sort of vault off them and grab hold. I'm going to try and do it for you. I'm just trying to work out my controller. So I've got an arcade stick in front of me, and it's quite difficult. Here we go. So I should be able to vault off there, hang on to the next one, hopefully the next one. Now you can see here that the screen's not catching up enough, really. I'm going to get twatted there pretty regularly, but there you go. I'm across the road now. Why did the ninja cross the road? Because otherwise he would die. That's why. Anyway. So you can see we've got a plethora of guys here with reskins, or recolors, as it were. Yeah. So we got these guys in green. They were in the previous level. Very easy to get the crap kicked out of you in this game. And sometimes it'll put you back to where you don't want to be. So right back on the road bit. Yes. And splatted straight away. Those lorries, how the hell did I just manage to do that? Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Oh, also, if you push up and jump, you'll jump higher. So if you need to grab onto any platforms or anything like that, you can do so via that way. But all in all, it's a great arcade experience, and it's just good fun, which is the main thing. And if you've got two players, it's even more fun. That's what we did when we completed the game. But yeah, it's just a good fashioned beat 'em up, and it's good fun. And I think if you like this kind of game, you're going to relish it. And if you've not played this game before, source it out and have a go. It is fun. So your second player, by the way, will be dressed in orange. You're an orange ninja. Yes. So blue and orange, or blue and red, it depends on your color scheme on your eyes. I think it's orange. I seem to think it was red, but I could be wrong. But yeah, Shadow Warriors, a great game. Like I said, ported to a lot of consoles and computers back in the day, especially the home computers. The Amiga did a pretty good version of this, to be fair. Maybe JOTD can do something with this. A remake on the Amiga would be absolutely fantastic. But that's, yeah, I'm going to tag him in this and see what he says. Anyway, yeah, gameplay-wise, you can't go wrong. It's just complete in your face. Kick the crap out of everybody that you see, get yourself to the end of level boss, defeat the boss, and continue on your way. And replay value is strong on this as well, because you can complete it solo, and then you can come across with a friend of yours, and you can complete it with a mate. Which, why wouldn't you? Because that's cool, man. Having friends is cool, man. I don't have the facility in the office really to have two players at the same time, but that's the thing, you know. That's for you guys to investigate. But I hope you've enjoyed the review anyway. I hope you enjoyed the showcase for Shadow Warriors on the arcade. It's a fun game, and I hope you give it a go. If you've already played Shadow Warriors, of course, let me know. Look, it's the Legion of Doom from the WWF. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you've played this, completed it, whatever. How far did you get? Which console? Or did you play it on the arcade? Did you complete it on the arcade? Did you complete it at home? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking forward to seeing you. Why am I singing everything today? Anyway, that's beside the point. So, until tomorrow, my friends, where we're on the end of the week review, I will catch you again tomorrow. And until then, my friends, you know the drill. You keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!
Welcome, stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, where we live in the past. High scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond. In this pixel paradise, we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes. Let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow. In the Retro Gaming Club, let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side. Power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins. In this timeless adventure, we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night. From pixels to dreams, we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite. In this retro wonderland, everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat